Good morning, children. Sairam. How are you all? I hope you all are fine, healthy at your places. Children, welcome back to your online classes. Children, in my previous video, we have studied about chapter number 5 Formulas and Functions, part 1. In that video, we have discussed about basic formulas and compound formulas and text formulas. Today we will continue this chapter number 5 formulas and functions part 2. Children, we will continue this chapter. We will cover the following topics. Number 1, cell references. In cell references, 3 references are there under this cell reference: relative reference, absolute reference and mixed reference. And then we will discuss about functions. And lastly, we will study about common functions. Okay, children? Now, children, the cell address in the formula is known as the cell reference. Okay, when references we can use the data in different part of the worksheet. There are 3 types of cell references. Number 1, relative reference. Number 2, absolute reference. And third one is mixed reference. Okay, 3 types of references. Now, number 1 is relative reference. When we create a formula, references to the cell or ranges are usually based on the position relative to the cell. Children, when you copy or move to the other cell, the reference cell automatically get changed. Okay? In relative reference, we have to copy or move the address of a cell to the other cell. Okay, it will automatically change. Children, suppose we select the cell B4, in which the formula we have to type is equal to, write down the formula, begin with the is equal to sign and write down the function name sum, and within a bracket you have to write select the range, and then the whole formula you have to copy. After that, select the C11 cell and here you have to paste that formula. Okay, note that C11 cell has the cell reference from C4 to C9 instead of cell B4 to B9. Okay. Now children, look at the screen. This is the screen of using relative reference. Here children, select the cell B11. This is the B. This is the column B11. This one. Okay. In which the formula, we have to type the formula here is equal to, you children remember this thing always. Whenever we have to write the formula, we have to begin with is equal to sign. Is equal to sign, then write down the function name sum, and within the bracket you have to select the range. Suppose we have to select B4 to B9. Okay, this B4 to 9. Okay, and then click here copy. This formula you have to copy. Okay, after copying, you select the C11 cell. Where is the C11 cell? This is C column and 11 row. This one. Here you have to copy the formula and press enter. This formula will automatically copied in the C11 cell. C11 cell, it is noted that the C11 has the cell reference from C4 to C9. C4 to C4 to C9 instead of B4 to B9. Okay. Understood? Now children, next is absolute reference. Children, in absolute reference, it is used when we do not want to change the address of a cell on copying the formula to another cell. When we are copying the formula from one cell to another, the address of a cell is not changed. To make absolute reference of a formula, add $sign before the column and before the row. You have to add $sign. This is the $sign you have to write before the column and before the row number. Okay. Now children, just an example I have given here. One example means this A is a column and this one is row. You have to write in absolute reference, you have to write the $sign before the row or before the column. Okay, this is the row and column. Plus A2 plus A2. A2. A column, 2 row. You have to write $sign before the A and before the row also. Okay, this is the absolute reference. Suppose I have given the example, calculate the incentive at 10% on monthly sales. Here you have to type 10% in D1 and click on cell D4. Here you write the formula. Always remember the formula begin with is equal to sign, then B4, then multiply D1. And here D1 you have to write the $sign before the D and before the 1 and press enter. Okay. Now look at the screen children. Here the screen of absolute reference. In absolute reference, type the 10% in cell D1. This is the D1. Okay. Then click on D4. D4 cell. D4, this one. Okay. You have to keep your cursor in that cell where you want to take the values or result. Keep your cursor here and write down the formula. You always remember the formula always begin with is equal to sign. First of all, write down the equal to sign here and then B4. B4 means B4 here. This value you want B4, then multiply, then D1. D1, this one, D1. Write down the D1 and before the D you have to write $sign and before the 1 you have to write $sign and press lastly enter. The result will come. In D4 cell the values will come here 100. Okay. So the children always remember, in absolute reference we have to add dollar sign in before the column or before the row number. Now the next one is mixed reference. Children, mixed reference is the combination of relative and absolute reference. In this type of reference, either row or column has to remain fixed. $A1, either you add this dollar sign before the column or you add this dollar sign before the row number. Okay, this one, see, it is the example of mixed reference. Okay, now children, here suppose I have given an example. Type 50 in the cell D2 and click on E4. Again you write down here the formula is equal to $C4 minus D$2. Press enter. You can calculate actual expenses for the other cells by dragging the mouse pointer to the rest of the cell. When the pointer changes to copy pointer symbol. Okay children. Now again look at the screen children. This is the screen of mixed reference. Here you can see type 50 in cell D2. This is the D2. This is the type 50 in the D2. Click on the E4. E4, this one. Here, keep your cursor here in that cell where you want your result. Here you write down the formula. You always remember formula is begin with equal to sign. Write down equal to sign here and then you have to calculate C4 minus D2. Okay, C4, this one minus D2. D2 means D2, this 50. Okay, how to write? It is mixed reference. So, type dollar sign in before the C. Okay, before the column. C column. And here minus D and then dollar sign before the row number. Okay, and then lastly press the enter. Press enter. Okay, the result will come. Okay, children, you always remember whenever you are writing the formula is also appear in the formula bar. Okay. Now children, naming the sheet tab. Children, by default Excel display the 3 sheets in a worksheet named as sheet 1, sheet 2 and sheet 3. But we can add as many sheets as we require. We can assign any name to this sheet tab. Children, right click on the sheet 1 in the worksheet and click on the rename option. You can enter any name. You can give any name to the sheet. Okay. Now children, look at the screen. This is the screen of naming a sheet tab. By default 3 sheets will be there. You have to, suppose you have to change the sheet name, sheet 2. Click here, right click on this sheet 2. These options will come. Here you choose rename option. Click here rename option and enter any name. Give any name here. It will appear on the screen. Okay. Now children, changing color of a sheet tab. If you want to change the color of your sheet, then again you right click on the sheet 1 and then select the tab color here. Select any color from the display choices. Okay children, this is the sheet. Again right click on the sheet, some options will come. You choose the color tab. Many colors are there. You have to choose any color and press enter. Okay. Now children, we will meet soon in the next video. I hope you all are understanding about this formula and functions. In the next video, we will discuss about functions and common function. Till then, take care of yourself. Thank you.